Yo, yo, yo.
Yo.
Are
We
we live?
recording in 3, 2. It's like, no, it already started.
I'm gonna say that same 10 seconds.
Yes, girl. How you doing, Shae?
No, I'm in the building. I can't complain. Wouldn't do me no good, no way.
Oh, man, you gonna complain any goddamn way.
That's neither here or there.
That's neither here nor there. I,
T-I.
this is Cookies Cabaret, and we are on Shae Sit Down.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, because we kind of lost episode 1, blah.
Facts.
Right.
If
It
y'all
was
find it,
perfect.
if y'all find it, let us know.
Right. Bring that shit back.
Bring it back.
All right. So we gonna blast off like Jimmy Neutron, baby. So first question is, if you were a guy, would you hit a girl?
In certain circumstances, a man should never put his hands on a woman.
Right.
But the way us women be trying these men, I'll smack the shit out y'all.
Look,
That's just real rap, man. Cause you get fed up sometimes and they be like, I ain't mean to, but you push me to that limit.
man, it ain't even that, bro. I just have a problem with the bitches that fire off first. You feel me?
Exactly.
Like, don't hit me if I ain't hit you, and that goes for bitch or nigga, for real. But
I feel like it's a limit to it though. Don't straight dog her like she a whole dude, but if she haul off and smack you, you better smack her back.
listen, I got Tourette's. I'm boy or girl, I got Tourette's. I'm
Yeah,
dogging
we
that
know.
bitch.
Don't hit Kyra.
Don't
Cookie.
hit Kyra. Look, Cookie a loose motherfucking cannon. Listen, I always say this: God ain't make me a nigga for a reason, and I never explain, but this is why.
Yeah, don't hit her. Keep your hands to yourself at all times. Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Keep all hands and arms inside the ride at all times.
Inside the boat at all
At
times.
all times. And don't, I can't drive the boat, but I'll be riding it.
Danger zone.
Gotta do something. All right. So how do you feel about men's body weight versus women's body weight? And when I say this, I mean, like, do you like chubby niggas for one?
Ain't nothing wrong with a chubby nigga as long as he can tone it up. Or he know what he doing with it. Cause a lot of people say chubby niggas is packing small, but I've seen it myself. It ain't true. It ain't always true.
Well, that ain't my concern. So basically, you want to inflate
So
a nigga if he suck
my
his
thing
stomach in.
is, as long as I ain't gotta pick your stomach up for you, you cool.
So you like, all right, cause we got skinny bitches and you got thick bitches, then you got fat, like BBWs, right? So you
So I
want
like
like a little,
I like thick niggas.
yeah, yeah, that's better. You like thick niggas, not so
Yeah,
much
like
fat niggas.
yeah, like most niggas, they be big, but they stomach be toned up. I don't like that saggy stomach shit.
Yeah,
If that makes
I never could do the math on that, bitch. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I
yeah,
ain't,
like my ruler don't work.
fuck a ruler, man. But yeah, like I personally, as far as women go, like I don't want no BBW, but you could be thicker than a Snicker if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but like, and then I
But
felt bad, right? Cause I ain't
but
like a
you gotta be
BBW.
thick and clean, cause you can be thick, but that thing can stink.
What you talking about? Big bitches with big asses?
Yeah, but people don't know what to do with them things. If they don't wash it properly, it smells worse.
You gotta wipe it vigorously.
There's certain ways you take care of them things. They be needs to know.
You said what?
I said it's certain ways you take care of them things, and they needs to know.
I
If you was a
mean,
thick bitch, wash
anybody
that
really need to
thing.
know that? Come on now. That's
Yeah, it's some
elementary,
genuine
baby.
too. It's all shapes and sizes that be smelling any type of way for real. As long as you
Girl.
know what you're doing with that thing and that thing is thick, you got it going on.
Yeah, but definitely that. So I used to feel bad for not liking BBWs because I'm like, oh, they beautiful too. But like, as far as what I'm attracted to, is not a BBW. But somebody gonna learn.
Exactly. Somebody gonna love. See,
But
it's the same
I
thing.
had to come to the conclusion that it ain't got to be me.
It ain't gotta be,
It
bruh.
ain't got to be me.
I classify that because I ain't thick.
Now you a little BBW bitch.
Yeah, I can say I ain't thick.
Like you ain't even big enough to be a big model. Like if we was sizing you in a car, you would be like a mid-sized sedan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the third row seating, but you accommodate 5 people. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, bitch, I got the second.
Yeah, you ain't got the third row. Shit, you got all-wheel drive, not 4-wheel drive. Let's put it like that.
Okay.
You know
I
what I'm
get you
saying?
around.
Huh?
I got an Uber.
Uber everywhere. Free roll in the
To get you where you're going.
Okay. So as we proceed to give you what you need, how do you feel about weed?
Listen, stimulate your mind, Craig.
How you feel
For
about
real.
too much weed?
What you mean too much? Listen,
She
weed
about to go on.
gonna get you where you need to be. If you having a bad day, smoke a blunt. Now, don't get me wrong. Weed make you think hard. It make you think more into it, but at the same time, sometimes it'll make you be like, oh, fuck that shit. Or ease your mind to not think so much on it. Like, music and weed, that's my go-to.
Yeah,
I can
man. I used to
down
go to
to
weed,
music.
but then these white boys got a hold of the plants and they started mixing breeds and shit. And they came up
Yeah,
with this potent ass weed that made me quit.
yeah,
You
yeah.
fucking hybrids. They mixing monkeys with
You
donkeys
gonna
and
be
shit.
high as hell, but
Look, they mixing monkeys
it's some
with
good
donkeys and shit, and I can't get with it.
spots. But I highly recommend it. But if you don't do drugs, say no to drugs.
You think it's a gateway drug?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a gateway drug. It definitely is because it affects other people's minds differently than it affects yours. So I can't tell you that it's not a drug and that it's going to affect you this way because it might affect you differently than what it affects me.
Yeah, but like, as far as gateway drugs would be like to lead you to other drugs, you feel like that?
Weed ain't never led me nowhere else but to weed. But it might have led me, it might have led me from mid to loud or from
Man,
mid to
listen,
Reggie.
these
But it
white boys is
never
taking
led me to nowhere else.
what these
Anything
white
else I ever did, I got there on my own.
nigga, these white boys is compressing the weed, taking the juice out, aka the THC, making wax, hash, butter. They got shit you can eat now. I remember when it was only Reggie on the streets. Like, I need a Reggie, man. Come on now. Like, give
When
me
you got
something
to
to
pick,
give me the
you got to pick the
giggles.
seeds out.
Hell yeah, I pick the seeds out gratefully and pluck them at your fucking forehead. Yes,
Had to pick the
I need
seeds out
some
and pick the
mid-row.
stems
You know what
out.
I'm saying? Cause when you get the wax and butters and shit, it's like the difference between crack and coke. You add a little something extra, that weed gonna crack, cuz that motherfucking wax and dabs ain't no joke, bitch.
Well,
Mm-mm.
listen,
You ever had a dab?
a dab of what, wax? I
Yes.
definitely have. I've smoked wax before, and that's another level.
It's crack, I told you. Like, that's just,
Edibles is crack, no cap. I
nah,
smoked edibles one time, and I was so high that I prayed to God I would never eat another edible because I was that high. I could
nah,
not come down.
I can't fuck
I
with them.
couldn't
I,
think straight. I couldn't function. I couldn't do nothing. All I could do was sit in one spot and stare at the wall. And I seen so much in the world going on by looking at that wall. I was too high. And then I smoked CBD one time. The clouds chased me. They chased me,
oh, some
bruh.
CBD?
on CBD, bruh. I was like 16. Them clouds chased me.
Nah, bitch, no, we
Never
about to.
touched CBD since that
No,
day.
bitch, no. I'm about to tell you what the fuck you smoke. You smoke them goddamn incense, that legal weed. That's who
The legal
girl,
weed.
we
That's what
around
I'm
the
talking
same
about.
age.
Okay, so ain't legal weed and CBD the same thing?
No, CBD didn't
Okay.
come out till after they banned the incense off the streets, bitch.
Okay, well that's what it was, that legal shit.
Yeah, that legal shit, they took it off the block.
Yeah, cause the clouds was chasing me.
Because it wasn't real herbs, bitch. It was incense. Like the,
I was smoking the
yeah,
spices.
but you was smoking the peyote with the Indians and the teepee, bitch.
I was with the Mexicanos.
No, you was with the ah, wah, 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 wah. Fuck.
I'm telling you, I was so high. I was in dorms then. And I told myself I was going to my dorm and lay down because I was high. And I looked back and them clouds got closer and closer. And I said, nah, bitch, you gotta run.
Listen,
Cause they
I'm
on
not
your ass.
entertaining you in your dorm
For
situation right
real.
now.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, bruh, I ain't never smoked them spices again. Not ever.
Girl, listen, that shit had you stuck like Chuck. That's another thing I can't fuck with. I'm not a hallucinogenic
You
person.
gonna smoke weed, the one that they grow. Don't smoke nothing else.
I don't know, man. Just that way. I smoke too much weed for the edibles. That's what a nigga told my mama one day.
Yeah, edibles is not hell no. Listen, I ate some cookies one time. I'm like, these cookies is busting. I kept eating them. I was high as hell. I was so high, I kept eating the
That's the
cookies.
only way. That's the only way you can OD off weed is if you can like eat that
If you
shit.
eat it. If you eat it, you will OD. That is the only way to OD off weed. If you smoke that shit, you will not OD. Eat that shit if you want to. You be
Mm-mm.
foaming at the mouth some damn where.
Hell yeah! I'm trying to tell you. Shit, listen. How do you feel about religion versus spirituality?
Detail.
Detail? You need more details?
Yeah.
Okay, religion versus what they categorize as being spiritual now. Do you know that?
No.
Spirituality would be the herbs and the incense, and the universe is the higher power instead of God, or what they would Buddha, Muhammad, which would be a religion.
My religion is God. I'ma stick with where I'm at. That's what I know. The Bible tells me that that's the man that died on the cross for us. That's who I was raised understanding in school. We heard Bibles and stuff. I never known anything about these statues and stuff that people pray to, or like Muslims, they pray different times a day. I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't grow up into that religion, so I'm gonna stick with the religion that I'm in.
Well, you know, they say you stand for something or you fall for anything. But like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, religion would be all that is like an organized religion. And then spirituality would be like, the lack of religion and praising the universe. You feel me? But I wanted to know, do you find it demonic what they do in spirituality, or you don't know enough about it?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I went through a stage where I had those little rocks, and I was doing the little spirituality thing, and I didn't find anything out of it. Like at first, it was like, okay, this seems like it's right. This seems like it's right, but then it was like, nah, God is the only person who can change anything I got going on. So I went back to what I was well known of.
But do you think it's
So
demonic?
no.
No. Okay. That would be where I stand for it. It's just not for me. And then
Mm,
the lack of a religion, which is basically what spirituality is, they have made spirituality a religion, so it's like atheism. It negates the whole point of being without a religion.
right. Right.
And
You're
they may
definitely
they
right
may
about that.
they may cast it aside and crucify me for this, but I have little knowledge about it. We're just trying to touch bases.
Hmm.
So if you were to ever get married, Why would you get married?
I've always said all my life I would never get married because it takes too long to get out. But if I was to get married, somebody would have to show me that they really love me and care for me and that I'm not wasting my time or wasting the energy that I'm putting into them to do this marriage thing. Because I can marry you today. I can tell you today I want to marry you and we can go to the courthouse on Monday morning and get married. It's that fast that it happens. But when it comes to getting divorced, I can't just divorce you that quick. We got to go through documentation and all this paperwork. It takes a lot of time to get out. So if I got to go through the pain and suffering and heartache, you better be worth it.
So basically, they got to show you that they worth it. And
Yeah,
how long
they
would you?
gotta show me that they love me. Show me that I'm the one they want to be with. That they're not just marrying me for maybe what I have or what they think I have, because I ain't got nothing.
So what would
Or
be like an appropriate time frame for you to accept an engagement proposal?
give me a couple more years. I, I want a family. Don't get me wrong. I want to live in this house and have kids and have a family. We don't got to be married, but if I was deciding to be married, give me 35, 37.
I mean, how long do you have to be with the person though before you would accept an engagement proposal? Because the way I feel is, motherfucker, if you gonna propose to me, don't propose in front of everybody. Cause I'm not
Yeah,
about to
please
fake
don't, because
this.
you don't know what I'm going to say.
Thank you. And don't propose in front of everybody. And then we got to be at this shit a couple years in my
Yeah,
standpoint,
we definitely
because
need some years. I'm not, no, oh, we've been together 6 months, let's get married. No, we need some years under our belt. We need to know each other in and out. We need to breathe each other's air long enough to where we know each other long enough, because the longer you know a person, the more you know a person. So we need to really, really know each other and figure this out. Like, can I really stand to be with you for the rest of my life?
yeah,
Am
but
I able to deal with you for this long? And no, do not propose to me in front of everybody, because don't nobody know what going on behind them closed doors. And if I
and
say no in front of everybody, you gonna be mad.
but my whole thing is you cross that on your fucking self, because you should know me better than that to know I'm not about to fake this because your whole fucking family's there. Period.
Fuck them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, know me better than that, or we don't even need to get married in the first place. But
Yeah.
like,
You might have just caught me at a wrong time. It might not be, I mean, no. It just might be right now, no.
so
But you done tried to get in front of your family and get on one knee, and now you on two knees crying.
right, or I'm down there with you trying to pick your head up, brother.
Don't
Shit.
cry. Don't
Right, don't
cry.
just be a man about it.
That's
Listen,
Tony Braxton. Tell him.
girl, I didn't even know who sang the song. It was just
You ain't
appropriate.
gotta lie to me, no.
Girl, we be BB and CC Winans on this bitch. They don't want to start us on resentment,
Hey, on
girl.
the ones and twos and duet. I told you be Beyonce, I'll be Sasha first.
Hell yeah. Some got the personalities. Listen, so would you entertain a long lasting relationship with somebody that you don't feel is marriage material?
No, because what are we wasting time for? I mean, don't get me wrong. We can be friends. We can do this. If you want to be sex partners, cool. Anything. I'm not in a relationship. That's cool. But I'm not wasting my time building with you when we're not going to be together. If it don't seem like we're going to be together for the rest of our lives, then what are we wasting time building for? Because at some point, I'm going to be ready to be with somebody for the rest of my life. Not sit here and waste my time with you and then have to go do the same shit with the next person. That I feel like, all right, well, I found him. I guess he's going to be the lifetime. No.
So
Once you get me to
what
that
clicks?
point where I realize we're not going to be together, we gon' we gon'
Yeah,
we
but
gonna cut this off.
then it begs the question of what clicks in your mind, and when does it click that this person is not marriage material?
When you find out this person, okay, do you really want to marry a person who constantly cheats or constantly lies? Like, if you can lie over petty things, I don't want to marry you. If I ask you, um, Did you put gas in the car? Yeah. And I go to the car and you ain't put no gas in the car. Well, I wouldn't murder you for you lying over the simplest shit. Come on, bro. Now that was just stupid. You could have just said, "Nah, I forgot." All right, cool.
All right,
But
so we gonna put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. All right.
here you
So
go.
I'm gonna speak on behalf of the women here, and you speak on behalf of the men here. How would you feel
Ooh,
with your significant other having the OnlyFans being a man? I'm gonna let you go first.
being a man, nah, that ain't happening. Nah,
Why?
that's just like being a stripper, bro. I'm not letting my girl go be no stripper. What? All
So
right.
if
So what am I gonna be with you for if the whole world can see your body, or you can go out here and get paid to seeing pictures of stuff? You better go on the internet and steal them pictures and send them on OnlyFans and not send yourself.
But I mean, like, it's not even real interaction. So you feel like it's just like, okay, he would be
Feet
selling porn,
pictures is as far as you can go.
huh?
Feet pictures is as far as you can go. That's all. You can see the feet picture. After that, nah. Nah, because that goes back to what we talked about earlier. If y'all found episode 1, like I said, run it back.
On it, that.
Jealousy. Jealousy. You not about to show shit off that supposed to belong to I.
See, but I'm on a different spectrum. If you talking about my bitches, I don't mind my bitch being a stripper. I don't mind my bitch being having an OnlyFans, because I'm not really a jealous person. Or if I get jealous, I process that shit on my own.
Well,
Because
I'm learning how to process
I'm
that shit, but
I'm
I
more
still
of a
get jealous.
nigga like, if he can do you better, go get him. If you feel like you can have a better life with them, go get them. Because I know what I'm bringing to the table, and you might not find another cook. I'm just saying.
Listen, I'm the type. I'll walk in there and be like, "Oh, so this what you doing? Well, live this life. Be with him. Be with him. Be with that man you over there talking to right now." But I'm
I know
holler
all
at you.
I've choked up in the strip club for entertaining a stripper while my girl was stripping. Yeah. Tell me how that fucking works.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So we have already established that you are jealous.
Yeah, I am. I am, and
Say that part one
until
time.
I defeat that battle, my answer is always gonna be no.
Okay, so how do you feel like the cost of living is in your area?
The cost of living in my area is I don't know what word to use. It's not bad. I've moved to other places that have made me look like, woo, I'm going back home.
Yeah, definitely
Like,
that.
we don't get me wrong, we ain't got too much to offer, but we got enough.
Right.
It's home. This is what we know. Going out here into these cities, paying all this rent, this expensive ass rent. Put me on the outskirts. Put me outside of it, where it's cheap, and I'ma come party on the weekends.
Yeah, because
Cause I
you definitely been there outside of your element.
exactly, and I just feel like if I can go get the same crib in the city that I can get at home for the same price, what do I look like paying them prices just to say I live in a city? Just to say, hey, I live in New York City. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I live here when I can be on the outskirts. Because, like, Charlotte, for instance, you have, like, um, South Carolina on the outskirts. You have, like, Greensboro, Winston. That stuff don't cost as much as the actual Charlotte city does. So why can't I move an hour away outside and still pay cheap prices, have a nice house like I would if I did live in Charlotte City, and come to Charlotte and party on the weekend and still live just like I live in Charlotte?
Cause man, listen, you take trips and shit, and I recently took a trip to the fucking Virginia Beach. Listen, I'm a motherfucking bougie bitch, okay? I want a goddamn beach house with my private part of beach.
Now, the beach house, that's different. That's different. If you gonna put me right there on the water,
Not different
baby,
when I
I'm
can
gonna pay them prices.
look. The normal in me, the logic in me is like, get you a house that you can travel to the beach and
Yep,
don't waste that money on that. But the bougie in me, the audacity of me, want that motherfucking beach house with my private slab of land.
you're right. I gotta win the lottery for stuff like that because my wants and needs is two different things.
Well. Are you limiting yourself to what you can achieve? Because they call me
Huh?
crazy for wanting a beach house, but my dreams is really, really big. Where I plan to make
Right.
it by the time I DIE from this earth, I plan to skyrocket and make more money than, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So my dream is big enough to afford that house. So if you're dealing with that, you're dealing about how much are you limiting yourself? Is the sky the limit? Is the galaxy the limit? Because I won't be bound by a box.
You're right. You're right.
So on another note, how do you feel if, let's say, you weren't in a good financial situation and your friend invites you to take a trip?
I'm be like, listen, I love you, but I ain't got it. I ain't
Right.
got it together. I can't make it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna make it there. I don't got the money.
Yeah, I've done that several times. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I mean,
Hello? C Major. I can't hear you.
sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh
It,
God.
I was talking and then I was like, hold on. I looked at it and the time was just paused and I was like, what the?
Girl, I couldn't hear you.
I said, ooh, something happened.
Yes. Oh
But
my
we
God.
back, back and back, episode 3, 2.5,
No, this is still episode 2, bitch. I paused it.
2.2.
2.2.2.2. You know we love our numbers.
Facts. Them the numbers. 222.
Yes. So listen, this is part 2 of Cookie Capone's Cabaret with Shae. Sit down with Lachey, C baby, C major. Yes, you gonna cheer for yourself?
In the building. We need one of them buttons like iCarly.
Girl, I think I got some sound effects. I just don't want to fuck with it. I swear. Every time you get something fucked up, I'm gonna buzz your ass.
Okay, DJ D-Rex.
All right. So, how do you feel about school? And when I talk about school, I mean like college education. So first of all, how do you feel about like doctors and lawyers, that amount of schooling?
I feel like they doing the right thing. Cause do you really want a doctor to go to school for a year and then be operating on you? Like, I think they go for enough time to where they know enough knowledge to help you out. Now, if they paying attention right, so they know everything. Cause there's some doctors I heard to tell you something, and you be like, man, you don't know what the fuck you talk about. I know you went to doctor school, but I didn't, and I know you don't know what you talk about.
I mean, and that's a good point because in order to do that, you need that amount of schooling. But what would be your personal preference? Would you choose a trade school that takes about 14 months? Or would you go for like a doctor or a lawyer for years of school?
Think I'm going to school? I'm going to trade school.
Trade
I'm
school?
trying to take the easy way out. I hate school.
Yeah,
I
that's
wouldn't
how I
want
feel personally.
anybody
I
around
don't.
me to go to school, but me personally, I tried to take the easy way out as I could to get out of high school. So I'm
Bitch,
gonna
I
take the
dropped
easy
out of
way.
trade school.
That's
So,
what I'm saying. I took a trade before. I took the easy way out of high school. I went and took me a trade and got myself out of there to get a free high school diploma. It took me 3 weeks to get a high school diploma.
Listen, they knew what they was doing when they denied, when I dropped out of pharmacy tech, bitch. If you
Yeah.
know, you know.
I started online classes one time and said I was gonna go for criminal justice, and I dropped out within 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. It's like, I don't know. I've always had like some type of attention deficit disorder. I just can't focus.
I can't either, and I keep telling myself, "Oh, I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna go back to school." I don't have them all. I belong in somebody's special ed class when it comes to reading.
I
So me,
saw your turkey on the window of the class, girl.
so
I keep telling you this.
So when it comes to me wanting to go back to school, I keep thinking about those big words that I can't read, and it gives me fear that I just can't go because I know I can't focus. I know I can't go to
Listen, but like,
on
to
them big
give
words.
you just to give you a little words of encouragement, my mom went back to school and got her degree in medical billing and coding at 40 years old, and she was able to do it.
My mama has a degree in medical billing coding too, and
Girl,
she also got pharmacy tech, and it's like she always tell me to go back to school and do something with myself, but don't get myself too caught up in these streets because that's what she did. Is she got all these degrees, but she got caught up in these streets, so now she has stuff on her record that keep her from using her degrees that she got.
that's definitely a thing. The streets will suck you dry. They are nobody's friend.
That
They fun while they last, but they can't always last.
don't last forever.
Mm-mm. Never that.
I just, if I could go take a trade though, I think it'll be easy. I like hands-on stuff, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
when I did take my trade, I took culinary arts, so we sat in the class and we cooked and we got taught hands-on stuff. I only took it because I knew that was gonna be the most hands-on class for me, and I did pretty good. And I passed the class and everything. That's how I got my high school diploma, but it wasn't like I had to sit down and read a book.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely different types of learners here. I'm more of a hands-on learner because, like, if my body is not in motion, my brain is not focused. So, you have your visual learners, your hands-on learners,
And I'm definitely a
and then
hands-on
you have
learner.
people that learn by doing. I'm more of a hands-on learner, you know,
Hmm.
like muscle memory if you're training for sports or anything like that. Okay, so do you think a nigga can be addicted to cheating?
Yes, yes. He gets so used to it, feeling like he can't get caught. He's just that man out here. I'm gonna hump her. I'm gonna hump her. I'm gonna hump her. Maybe even him.
So what you think it is though? Is it like a sex addiction or
It's
like,
a sex addiction. Some men have that sex addiction and they just keep going and keep going and keep going. And then when they get caught, they lie. Lie like
see,
hell when all you
I
gotta
don't
do is
get it
tell the
though.
truth.
Like, I don't get
Tell
it though.
the
Like,
truth.
they got all these lace fronts out there. Like, I can have my bitch dress up like Batman, put on some purple motherfucking hair, and have a whole new bitch.
Listen, I think these men, they be having sex addiction. They be humping their homeboys too.
Oh my
They
god.
can't tell me that they not. Cause you got sex addiction, alright. And then, shorty girl, she back out. Your bitch at home, she mad at you cause she know you been cheating. She ain't getting you none either. You looking at your homeboy like, shit, I guess you gonna give me some tonight. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I'm not in that world. I don't want to smoke with nobody.
These sex addiction, these men that got sex addiction, they's humping men.
So you wouldn't date a bisexual man?
No!
What? Just only if you knew about it, or you? Yeah, girl.
Listen, if I don't know about it, that's cool. What I don't know is what I don't know. But if I knew, hell no. If I find out, I'm gonna be very skeptical of you.
Skeptical.
I'm gonna be very skeptical of you.
Skeptical, you sketchy bitch.
Whatever the word is, oh my god.
I done slipped up and called a few gay niggas sis. So
See?
No.
See?
Yeah.
And I done heard rumors. Listen, I was with a nigga, and I was hearing rumors about him. And once you hear a rumor, it's like, man, come on, dog.
No
Like,
face, no case.
no face, no case, but damn, man, come on. Like,
Shit, some of them you gotta look at your niggas' fingers in the
But
picture.
listen, I told myself at one point in time, they always say, if you have sex with a nigga, put your finger in his butt. If he don't do nothing, he gay as fuck. But if he whoop your ass, he not gay. And I was willing to take that ass whooping.
But I
Surprise,
mean, that's
yeah.
where his G spot is, though.
Exactly. So you gonna find
So
out.
why the fuck would God put the automatic nut button in their butt if they wasn't supposed to use
Whew.
it?
That's a question for God, not for me. You asking the wrong person.
I'm just
This
saying.
is Shae sit down, not God sit down.
God. Like, see here, Lord, let me talk to you real quick. I need some
Yeah,
answers.
I'm about to talk to you on the next line.
Yes.
We gotta have a conversation, guys. I need answers.
Okay, we're gonna break this into two, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start with you first. What
Ooh.
is a male equivalent to lingerie for you?
What you mean by that?
What can a nigga wear to bed right before he fuck the shit out you that would be
Nothing.
so attractive?
Nothing. Pull that ass down.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just,
Nothing at all.
just in his birthday suit.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm. What he came out the womb in.
What the fuck? So you just want your nigga butt up, ball ass naked
Ready?
and ready. Like,
Ready?
you don't want to see the nigga in a beater, some briefs, or, you
Oh
know,
yeah,
niggas leave on their socks too. You gonna get him half, partially naked. He gonna leave his socks on.
that's cool. I'm gonna leave mine on too.
Oh my gosh. This nigga bitch here. Oh my gosh.
You know what? Listen, in my life, I have been told if you have sex with a man and he keep his clothes on, he don't give a fuck about you.
So you just want raw everything,
Oh
raw
no,
dog.
oh no.
So there's nothing that a man could wear before he sex you down that would make him more attractive.
If he coming on them gray sweatpants, this is it. I see it.
There you go. That's what a nigga was fishing for.
But if we already got plans on what we about to do, don't come in here them gray sweatpants.
I mean, bitch, if he waiting on you to get out the shower, he gonna be standing there naked for about 45 minutes.
That is fine. That is fine. If you want your boxes on, that's cool. Don't come in here with them gray sweatpants on. You making me hot.
Man. Alright, so like, for me, lingerie, like, less is not always more, and it depends on your body type. But like, if my bitch come out with a Batman costume on and a coochie cut out, you know what I'm saying? That's like some superhero sex shit, some different shit, you feel me?
It's different with females though.
They find some real cute shit, but I personally find it more attractive when you got a t-shirt and no panties on and your bonnet.
The less is the. I go get my man one of them candy G-strings.
Oh, you gonna eat the candy?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that motherfucker.
You gonna eat around the rooter and the tooter?
I'm gonna have a toothache like hell when I get done.
So you gonna eat around the rooter and the tooter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
only the candy. I'm not going no further than that.
Oh my gosh, you was a freak day.
Hey, I got my ways. I will them in somehow, some way.
You reel him in some way cause you funny, nigga.
I'm funny. I'm make you laugh regardless.
Hell yeah, laughter is the key
I've
to the
never
heart.
had a man that I've ever dealt with not laugh at me. Never. And if he can tell you he ain't never laughed at me, he better not ever call my phone again.
Alright, so how you feel about number one, exposing a body count?
Shit. Every dog got them days. Every hoe got their days. So don't expose my body count, cause my whole days I was calculating. I was
So like,
multitasking.
It just wouldn't be a topic of conversation.
It wouldn't be a topic of conversation. If you want to know what I did in my past, why?
What if he
Like,
was up? What
okay,
if
we
he
can have
told
a
you?
conversation on past, but why does it matter what I was doing? If I tell you, okay, I got a pass, I did some shit in my life. That's
Right,
that.
but then it goes into what if he tell you he was a male escort?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, it happens. If he
Mm.
told you, like, y'all laid up in bed, you know, whispering sweet nothings in each other's ears, cupcaking, and he said, yeah, babe, I used to be a male escort, like, would you bring up the body count, or is that something y'all just gonna bypass completely?
Shit, I'm be like, well, who you was hunching on that I be around? Like, don't have me out here looking stupid with you, and it's a female that you be hee hawing with, and you done hunched on her.
Wait, why does it matter?
Because I don't think dudes and females can be friends.
Wow. How the fuck you figure that?
Because the shoulder to cry on is a dick to ride on.
That's bullshit, cause all my female friends, I be they shoulder they cry on, and I'm not trying to
That's
hunch them.
different. That's different.
That's
It's
not.
different. It is different. It's
That's
different with
not.
you. All right. So no. Okay. I'm gonna rephrase that.
Okay.
A man that has been with the female, he can't be her friend.
Why
He
not?
gonna try to hunch that girl. You can't tell me that. If I was with a dude right now and we broke up and I went on about my business, I had a new boyfriend, went on about my life, he gonna still try to hump on me. He can't just tell people, oh, we friends, cause you is in my inbox trying to get me. Stop lying. You know how many men's double take and try to come back?
I feel like there could be a mutual agreement to where y'all not fucking no more. And I gotta take
It
my
can.
niggas. I
It
gotta take
can, but
my.
the female gonna be stronger on it. Like, oh, nah, I ain't trying to go back to that. The dude, he gonna be like, come on, this one time, come on, I know you miss me.
But that's you categorizing all men as the same.
They starting to end up like it. Every time they tell me they different, they end up the same.
I'm tired of these nigga bitches, okay? As far as this let's be honest relationship shit I be going through, I'm tired of these thugged out ass bitches. Granted, if you fuck me with a grill in, we can get bit busy. But,
Woo!
you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these thugged out bitches, and it's not even how they dress, cause you know, t-shirt with no panties on, ball shorts, you can wear your comfy gear. I find that attractive. But when it comes to your personality and your attitude, if you been so hurt by niggas that you just dogging everybody, please let that be known before I entertain you. If you want to know about all these bitches that might be in your face that I done
That's one
fucked
thing
on.
that should come up in a relationship is you should speak on, what you've been through or your past or how you're feeling or why you're feeling certain ways so I can understand how to love you or, what bothers you, what triggers you. There's conversations you should have about stuff like that. And if you're not really ready for this relationship, let that be known.
Yeah, but I gotta have that conversation early on, or I'm gonna feel like it was a big ass waste of time on my part. I don't give a fuck if it was 2 weeks. I ain't got it to waste. Oh my
Exactly.
gosh, like be
Because you
open and
can't get that
transparent.
time back.
Because if you want to know about these bitches I done fucked on that's still in my life on the second, third motherfucking date, you better tell me if you just out here dogging niggas. I'm owed that. So I can move the fuck along.
Right.
Cause since you brought it up, you don't want a bitch smiling in your face that done fucked your nigga. I'm taking the place of a nigga. I'm just saying you don't want to be smiling in her face. So I'm obligated to tell you that, but you not obligated to tell me that you just out here dogging people because you feel like you can't trust nobody.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like if I can give you this amount of respect, you should be able to give it to me too. Because I would never have you out here like, oh yeah, that's your homeboy. Da da da. I'm like, shit, I fucked him in my past life. I'm not gonna have you out here just not knowing. Yeah, he might stick around. He might be cool. Da da da.
But
But
I'm the type of nigga that's gonna keep it honest with you. Like
Exactly. I'm gonna tell you,
once we
like,
get to
listen.
that, like once we get to that point, but bitches like to play the game, bruh. And that's why this lesbian shit is not fucking fair. Y'all running game and like, all right, you know how niggas do you? They play the part until they can't hide no more. This is what these bitches do. They play the game till they can't hide no more. They dodge, deflect, dismiss your whole statement. And you coming as real as and cut and raw as you can. And these bitches take you as a fucking game. So they one of these toxic, manipulative ass, controlling ass niggas, cause now you a pawn in they fucking chess game. Matter of fact, these dumbass bitches playing checkers, okay? Ain't no chess with these bitches. This is a game I've been playing since elementary school. Ain't no strategy in it. Move one back, god damn it. But what I hate when a bitch try to play me as a game, bruh. I'ma tell you what it is off gate and what I can and can't make space for. Period.
I mean, if all relationships like that, everybody keep it 100 from the jump and not try to play games with everybody, relationships will be okay. But you got motherfuckers out here act like they don't want to tell the truth, they don't want to lose you, but you want to play games with me. How come you don't want to lose me and you want to play a game with a nigga like me?
Cause at that point you're more of like a fucking toy to them.
Exactly, and that ain't what I'm here for, baby. That is not what I'm here for. If you want me as a toy, baby, I will go buy you a toy. I will get you something satisfy what you looking for, cause it ain't me. I done had enough. I done had my share of being walked over, and now I'm good. I don't want that no more. I got, I got, I got PTSD from bad relationships that I do not want to go back to.
Yeah,
From
like
loving people and giving my all and wasting time that I can't get back. I'm cool.
yeah, my
Every
whole
time a
thing.
man talk about he want to love me, I get scared. And every time, it happens to be a fucking Scorpio. Let's talk about it.
Oh
Let's
shit.
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Shae, sit down. God damn it. Talk about it, bitch.
What? We gonna talk about it. Cause I'm
Talk
a
about it,
Capricorn.
bitch. Cause wait.
I'm a Capricorn, and for some odd
Listening.
reason, every man that approach me gotta be a Scorpio. And why is that? Why do I only attract Scorpios?
Listen.
I done
For
had
the
a couple
people
other signs,
For the
but
people in the back in the Raptors, I want you to hear this. This is why me and my friend Shae be beefing and we had to have a sit down today, okay? Because I am a Scorpio, okay? And she hates fucking Scorpios.
but I love her. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?
And you talking about you attract nothing but Scorpios. I have
attract
never
nothing but
attracted a
Scorpio.
Capricorn in my life.
That's crazy, bro. I wanna have a sit down with these Scorpio men and ask them how many Capricorn women they attract. I wanna ask them, bro. Cause this is
Hey,
crazy.
the men different than the women, cause I have never had an encounter sexually or emotionally with a fucking Capricorn.
They're very dope. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They very emotional. That they are. But they're dope as fuck. Like they're genuinely love you.
I'm gonna
But
tell you one
they
thing
have
about a Scorpio.
attitude problems.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about a Scorpio then, since we going to bat for our fucking signs. Scorpio is that nigga on the surface, but our passion runs deep. But you gotta pass all these barriers. Like, in order for me to give you a part of me, you gotta give me a part of you first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have access. I can be your go-to person for everything, but you'll never have a piece of me if I don't feel like you deserve it.
Okay.
So on the surface, I'm that nigga, I'm cocky. But when I'm in love and the loyalty that I give, it's all out. But I reserve myself from going all out with mediocre people. So there are boundaries I set and keep people at certain distances once they've shown and proved that they can't be like that. But in order to get my heart, you got to give a piece of yours first.
Listen, you know what I found that's different in a Scorpio woman and a Scorpio man though?
What's
A
up?
Scorpio man, he not gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't and keep it 100 with you and be like, hey, listen, I don't want to be with you. You just a fuck to me. That's all it is. A man, he gonna lead you on, whatever the case may be, tell you this, tell you that, and then lie and say he didn't. A
But
Scorpio
it's not
woman.
that. It's not that. If I could go to bat for my sign once again, you have different elevations in a Scorpio, okay? You have the scorpion, and then there's an eagle, and then there's a phoenix. And I think I missed the wolf somewhere. Y'all don't crucify me. But if you haven't had an emotionally mature Scorpio, you don't know what the fuck you're missing. And if you're dodging these new people in your life because you peg them as an immature Scorpio, you could be missing the love of your life.
I ain't dodging them because they keep coming.
You dodge, deflect, and dismiss everything that's a Scorpio.
Because I'm still conversating with one.
Oh, you just told a secret. You ain't tell me before this broadcast.
I told you, I did tell you this.
Mm.
We had this conversation. That's when I told you I realized I attract Scorpios.
Yeah, you ain't tell me you was still entertaining them, no, bitch.
I mean,
I thought that shit was DOA, dead on arrival.
It ain't serious, but it's like, hey, what's up? I get good morning texts, stuff like that.
Well, you figure out how mature that motherfucker is. Is he a scorpion? Is he a scorpion?
I can't text you every day. It's a lot of stuff that I gotta change about a lot of shit. Cause listen, Scorpios is something serious.
Oh yes, we the fuck are.
Y'all give me people.
And what I've learned about a Capricorn by just having two friends that are Capricorns is that whole stalker shit y'all do, that whole possessive, jealous shit y'all do, is not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not a possession.
It's some crazy shit that come with a Capricorn, bro. Them cause it's my way or no way. That's how I be feeling. When it comes to a relationship like that, that's really how I be feeling. And I think it's a Capricorn thing, bro, cause I be like, why do I think like this? Why am I like this? And then when I see somebody else that be like that, I be like, what's your zodiac sign? Like,
yeah.
What's your sign, bro?
But I can't hang with all Scorpios. That's why I was back there like I was that one night, cupcaking on the phone. Cause we see no wrong in each other's actions.
Right.
And we put words so good, it'll almost trick a nigga.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll almost trick a nigga. So I make sure everybody I'm involved with on a romantic level is genuinely taking me for the honesty that I have inside. And they don't think that I'm manipulating words because I make it sound so fucking good. It sounds like a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Some shit too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Hell yeah.
Right, but I am that. Like, that's me. Oh, if it's too good to be true, why wouldn't you want it for you? Ooh.
Because it's too good to be true. It ain't true.
Nah, it is true when it come to me.
Oh, shit.
You know me. Don't get on her mad at Scorpios.
You personalize this.
Said what?
I said you personalizing this.
I am. I'm talking about me.
Okay.
I'm personalizing. Well, you don't think I'm really like that? Like cut like
you
that?
Like that, but I just want you to know I'm really like that, bro. Like I'm a Capricorn and we like that, bro. Like
what?
We like that. I got my young ways and I got my shit that I'm gonna grow through and I'm gonna get past and I'm gonna be even better. But I'm really the shit, bro.
Listen. If you gonna own that. You are a wonderful person. You are.
I'm the shit.
You are. And any nigga that gets you is like blessed beyond measure. Cause you
but he
that nigga your right arm, your left
he want to be blessed beyond measure. Cause I'm tired of getting these half-stepping ass men. They ain't getting it no more. Cause I be stepping, bruh. I'm come through and I'm stepping. And if I love you, I'll do whatever for you. But I'm not doing that half-stepping shit with these niggas no more, bro. None of that. Your mouth can't tell me, your actions gotta show me something, bro. I'm past all that. I done grew past that. If I ain't grew past nothing else, I done grew past that.
Yeah, but I mean, in the same breath, it's just like we are more than our sign, because we took this so personal and was just like, I'm the shit, but you're the shit because of the person you are, not because of the zodiac you're
Period.
birthed
Period.
under.
Period. I'm the shit.
Yeah. Sugar, honey, iced tea. All right, we're going to move along. Move
I
it,
gotta
move
make
it.
one more statement about these zodiac signs, though.
What is it? Because
Capricorn.
I ain't even go down to my rabbit hole about these.
Nah, Capricorns end the year and start the year. That's how you know we really like that.
That mean y'all confused.
Oh, that was a good one. That
Y'all
was a good
straddling the goddamn fence and you need to pick a side.
one. We wasn't finished. We had to come back and finish it off. That's all it was. We weren't finished.
Bitch, you ain't finished your homework assignment. You got deducted for late points. Try that shit
Okay,
again.
I got deducted for late points, but I got an
A minus.
A. I got an A plus, damn it.
Alright, so let me bring you to this next point then. So if you are not riding dirty and you get pulled over by the cops, do you automatically fear for your life?
Hell yeah.
Why would you?
I am scared of the popos. They beat people like me. This is not a racial thing. It's not. But police will beat you
Do
for
you
being
think it's
black.
because of the media coverage on it?
It's not all cops. I'm not gonna say it's all cops. So no, I'm not. I'm gonna say no. It's not because of that. Because it's not all cops. Cause you can find a cool ass white cop out here
Nah,
that fuck with you.
I said, do you think it's because of the media coverage? Like
No, I
the
don't think it's
viral
because of the media.
videos?
I don't think it's because of the media coverage because all cops not the same. That media coverage can be about that cop that's in that media. It can be a couple other cops that is on the same bullshit that cop's on. But then you might find a cool cop that really fuck with you. And then you have these black cops that's dickheads that want to be white. So they out here dick riding. Like, you
So,
never know what you're going to get.
but in the instance, you see the lights flash, does your
I'm
life
scared.
flash?
I'm scared. I'm fidgeting for my phone to call somebody to be on the phone with me while I'm being pulled over by the police because I am scared.
Do you think it's always been like this and we're just now getting publicity to it?
Yeah, it's always been like this. Social media has just became this real big popular thing that everybody is seeing and that all the news is making it to. So now we're seeing everything worldwide on the social media. So now we're seeing what's really going on in this world.
Well, I mean, I believe it too, because I fear for my life for several different reasons. But yeah, there should not be a moment where a civil servant has a routine traffic stop and I literally have my life flash before my eyes. It's
Yeah.
so every moment of that, and I'm not riding dirty. I don't have a gun. I don't have anything on me. It's just my mind goes to the worst place possible because of
I
them.
get scared. I try to crack a joke or two, to try to ease it, hoping that I can ease it. But I'm scared. Deep down inside, I'm scared. I'm scared of the police, man. They scare me. Them folks scare me.
So you feel like mom and them taught you to be scared of the police, or
I
is it
wasn't taught to
recent?
be scared of the police. I was taught that the police was supposed to be here to protect me. But
Okay.
the world and seeing for my own eyes with what's going on in the world has showed me like you can't trust that they're there for you no more because your life can flash right in front of your eyes. So be on your P's and Q's. Try to be as safe as you can with these and take precautions because you never know what might happen. You get pulled over today and you might be gone right after that. You might not ever see daylight again. They might take your life from you just because you was black or just because the cop didn't like you or he didn't like a family member or just anything or because he decided that he was having a bad day.
Well, I mean, my whole point would be, I think we need a more detailed screening process for number one, mental health with cops. Number two, how they react in crisis situations. Because I couldn't be a cop because I know myself. I got a happy trigger finger and I react to sudden movements. So if it's really not a race issue so much as I'm scared of black people or sudden movements, trigger sudden movements in me, I can't be a cop because I'm going to shoot before I see what's in the hand. So if you do an accurate screening process about how quick they are on their trigger finger when they're in terror, because it may not even boil down to being a race thing. It may be a swift movement thing, because there's no way I should go in the glove box for registration and I move too quickly and you pop a cap in my ass. So what are y'all, because a lot of cops are retired military, so is there PTSD with that? Or, because I don't think it's necessarily a race issue with how these cops kill these people. Just like that dude with the mental health crisis got shot down in Beckley. I think it's more of a happy trigger finger reacting to sudden movements in the heat of the moment. And there should be a screening process for that, because we are so based on racism that we're not getting to the point of why these cops do what they do. Okay?
Right. Right. You definitely got a point. I just feel like back in our days when we were younger, it wasn't as serious to have the talk about police
Yeah.
as it is now. Now you have to have that conversation with your kids like, hey, when they get to that age to where, they're going to leave and they're not going to be around you and they may go off with their friends. You need to have that talk with your children, because you never know, like, if they're approached by police, they need to know to take those precautions, because if you make any sudden moves, this could be the last time I see you, or this conversation we have right now could be the last time we ever have a conversation, because nowadays you have to really take precautions with the police.
Yeah,
It used to
you
be
do.
like that back in the day. Like, I understand, things have happened over the years. People may have killed cops or whatever the case may be, but everybody is not all people ain't bad people the same way all cops ain't bad cops.
Right. Right. So what advice, because you're raising a black man, so what advice would you give your black son when it comes to police nowadays?
Only thing I got to tell my son is to be cautious. I take tips every day. I watch videos on TikTok. I watch videos on YouTube, because I'm trying to prepare myself for that conversation to have with my child, because I don't want my son to be that one that don't make it back home because he had an incident with the police.
Right.
So I want my son to understand, when the police pull up, drop everything. Whatever they tell you to do, listen and do it. Listen and do it. Stay as close to the light as possible. Try to avoid arguing with them. Keep your mouth closed. Let it be. If they
And
ask you a
look,
question, answer.
I'm going to take it deeper here, because what you said just made me mad, because it put me in reference to another situation. So what you just said was, don't make sudden movements. Do everything they say. Don't talk back. And don't you believe that that's the same conversation after the slave wife husband was hung that she had with her son, as far as the slave master goes? That just got me hot under the collar.
Yeah.
Because, he whooped daddy in front of us, or he hung daddy in front of us, so now I have to take extra precautionary measures for my son to be a submissive slave in this time so he doesn't get killed. And that just pissed me off.
Right.
Because then, if we've come so far away from slavery, how come we have to have this same conversation with our sons that a slave mother had to see after she saw her husband hanged?
Shit crazy, huh?
So we're still having the same conversations after being released, quote unquote, from bondage? Or is there still mental factors in play here that keep us submissive?
Racism may have been lifted, racism may have been, we go to school with other white kids and black kids, but there's still racism in this world. Nobody's letting go. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody's letting go of, but everybody's not letting go of it. There's still some people out here that it's still like, oh yeah, you're hanging with the black kids, don't be around them, or you're hanging with the white kids, don't be around them. Like, there's still people out here that is a part of that racism, and I don't think it's cool at all, because if you ask me, we all equal. We all the same. What does a white person have that we don't have? All we got is a little bit of a tan. Some of us a lot of a tan, but what does a white person have? What different is a white person from a black person other than the color of their skin?
Because it goes down to white privilege. And I don't even think white privilege is an intentional thing. I think it's more of a gravitating towards your own race. Because if we peg white privilege into just gravitating towards your race out of instinct, it's like walking in the cafeteria, your first day of school. You gravitate toward the crowd of black people. I mean, it's basic instinct to gravitate towards what you're used to in a household. So I don't even think these white people have control of white privilege. I feel like it's what you genuinely gravitate towards when it's as far as your race.
Mm-hmm.
So we just covered cops, and I just took up for cops to have itchy trigger fingers. And then we compared them to slave masters, and that pissed me off. But now we're on the subject of white privilege, which I'm still giving the benefit of the doubt to be a natural human instinct to gravitate towards people who you grew up around.
Right.
And that's so much leeway. But somebody gets a hold of one part of this podcast and demonizes this conversation. Please use it in context.
Mm-hmm.
Please use it in context. I'm still trying to get over that slave master bullshit. I took it personal because I did not expect to have that No, I didn't expect to have that visualization, that visual comparison in that.
Yeah.
I did not expect to have that. So that triggered an emotion deep in me. It's just like, how are you categorized as a civil servant? And I still have to treat you or train my son to obey you such as a slave man. Look, we moving on. Cause I got my body, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I got my body. We done got in the thick of things. All right, so check it. You win $1 million. No, you win $1.4 billion tomorrow. But you're not happy.
Money don't make you happy.
So which one would you choose? Would you rather be rich and quote unquote happy, or poor and at peace?
Poor and at peace.
Why would you say so?
Because money don't make you happy. I can have all the money in the world and still be the most miserable person in the world.
Right.
And that money is just here. I want to be at peace and be happy. I don't give a fuck about that money and shit. Because I'm going to get me a job and make a way and make it happen regardless. But as long as I got my peace, I'm going to be cool.
I mean, and I agree. I really agree. Like, you can, if it costs me my peace of mind, you can keep all the money in the world.
Keep the money, bro. If it's gonna cost me my peace, keep it. Keep that shit.
But you see shit on Facebook and shit like, ain't a problem I got in this world that money wouldn't solve.
Shit.
I'll cry on the island drinking a mojito.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You got people like that out in this world that really don't know what true happiness is.
Bro, I'm trying to have peace. Fuck that money, bro. Fuck that money. Money can get me in certain places, but the same place that money can get me, it can get it taken from me. I can be on the highest pedestal, and I can lose all that today, but if I find my peace, I'm gonna keep that peace. I'm not letting it go. Don't let nobody take that.
Right. Right. Okay, so did you get your child vaccinated?
No, I don't do vaccinations. I don't do flu shots. I don't do COVID shots. I don't do that stuff.
So you didn't get them the COVID vaccination, or you didn't get them as childhood vaccinations?
I got childhood vaccinations, yeah. Childhood vaccination, I keep them up to shots. But we don't do that extra shit. Them flu shots, they want to say, oh, take a flu shot, you won't get the flu. No.
Okay,
I
so
walk,
were you
I,
aware that some childhood vaccines trigger autism in children?
no, I wasn't there.
Some parents have reported cases to where their child was perfectly fine until they got several vaccinations and then they were autistic. So that's where the anti-vaxxers come in, where they refuse to get their child their early booster shots and vaccinations for like polio and stuff because they don't want to trigger autism in their child. How you feel about that?
I never knew nothing about that, honestly. Never knew anything about that. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna still get my son his shots. I feel like he's gonna be okay. But I mean, if autism was ever to be a part, all I would have to do is be a strong parent and continue to be his parent and be there for him.
I think more of when you talk about anti-vaxxers, I don't think they want to be the cause of their child's disability. So there's a lot of guilt that comes behind that if they did get their
Right.
child vaccinated and they were
I mean, I
autism.
would feel guilty. I would feel some type of way, but you know, at the same time, I look at those vaccines like they keep our kids healthy. So, you know, I would feel bad. You know, that's a win-lose situation
Yeah,
because if I didn't get them and he was to be very ill and sick, I would,
yeah,
regret that too. So that's a win-lose situation there.
yeah. And I think more awareness needs to come to less severe autism because do
Right.
you know we have a large amount of our population walking around with functional autism? And I feel like they just need a voice for that. If there was ever to be a platform for that, highly functioning autistic people should have a platform to explain what that is to the general population. I feel like they don't have a voice and they should have a voice.
Right.
Just like, with my Tourette's, a lot of people don't know. So they're not being mean or anything. They just don't know what Tourette's syndrome is. And I can't be mad that they don't know. I can only try to educate them to the best of my ability in a passing moment,
Right. Right.
because when it comes to coprolalia, I can't even say it right. Only 10% of people with Tourette's actually cuss.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I would be
Okay.
within the 10% of Tourette's people that have corporalia. I can't even say the shit right. Lord Jesus. But I'm blessed that it's not. But when it was really bad at the beginning, I wish there was more general knowledge on that. And that's basically why I spoke on high functioning people with autism, because I don't feel like they have a platform or people even knows what to look for.
Right.
You feel like you just have an angry child or a child that doesn't listen and he's a high functioning autism case, and there could be more compassion there.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm sorry, I have become an awareness junkie. You
I ain't no wrong with it.
sound like you're
Long.
getting sleepy on me, Lachey.
I'm sitting here chilling. I'm sitting here chilling. I ain't going to sleep no time soon. I'm uppity, up, up, up. I wish I was up like you.
Yeah. All right, so what do you feel like men want? And I'll answer what I feel like women want. No,
What do you
we're
mean?
gonna do that. We're gonna do that backwards. You tell me what women want, and I'll let you know what men want from my perspective.
A woman, she wants somebody who's there for her, who cares for her, who genuinely gonna show it. Like, she want a man that you don't gotta show me off to the world, cause I
Right.
love that secret shit. Like we not a secret, but I love just you don't gotta broadcast what we got going on, cause it's nobody's business. You feel me?
Right.
But a woman wants a man that can treat her right and treat her how she should properly be loved, and not just make her feel like, oh, she's a one night stand or she's this or that. She really wants a man to show her that he really loves her, he really cares for her. Treat me how you want to treat your mom. How you want your mom to be loved. You feel me? Like, you don't want no man to get out here and dog your mom, so why would you want to get out here and dog me?
And then
Right.
again, you got men that hate their mom.
Yeah. That's not here or there, because most men love their moms. Most men. Most men love their moms. You have some that hate their moms, but if you really genuinely love your mom and you'll kill somebody over your mom, feel that way about me. Feel that way about me, or how you feel about your daughter. You don't want a man to do anything to your daughter, or you'll freak out, you'll flip out. Well, feel that way about me.
That's respectable. That's respectable. And I feel like communication could fix a lot of that, because you would have your feelings hurt if you were just a fuck buddy, but if it was explained in the beginning what this was,
Exactly. Then it would be okay.
so that would be not even out of love, out of respect for you as a woman.
It's an understanding thing. Like, it's a thing when you really sit down and have a conversation, understand some shit, then we can understand, and it ain't even gotta go to that level. Don't lead me on if this ain't what you want. If you don't want a relationship, cool. That's fine with me. We don't have to have a relationship, but don't lead me to a relationship and then get mad when I get tripping.
I don't know. It depends on what level of Capricorn crazy you have triggered into.
I'm not crazy.
Just not all the way sane.
I'm just missing a couple screws, a lot of screws.
Girl, I got a whole bin full of marbles, but they ain't all there.
I don't think I got a bin of marbles. I think a lot of them marbles is gone, girl.
And as far as what I feel like men want, from my perspective of men, is that we want a strong, soft woman. And when you reach a point to where a woman can be vulnerable with you, or AKA soft with you, then that's the point you want to get to when you want a woman. Because you don't want just independent energy, dominant energy, coping mechanisms, and all these guard dogs and barbed wire fences. Sometimes you want her to be able to be vulnerable with you. So I want a strong, soft woman, but I gotta earn that.
Hey, can I tell you something about a man that really turned me on?
Oh shit!
I like one. Fuck you, coward. I like the men that they just like, they like so, like, I'm not gonna say aggressive. I don't know what word to use. Like, he's just so manly and just so this. Cause I'm very attracted to like street niggas.
Right.
Niggas. I love that hood shit, all that, but can come home and be the biggest baby and just want to cuddle and want to be lovable. That's so lovable. Like, I love that shit, bro. Like, oh, you was just that hood ass nigga earlier. Now you over here laid up with me, all lovable and shit. Like, I like that shit. I like that shit.
I mean, and vice versa, but y'all bitches do so much protecting yourselves that y'all can't see genuinely past what is genuine and what's another nigga lying to you.
Right. Bro, that shit be hard. It ain't easy.
Y'all be gangsters at first. I swear to God. And that shit's attractive to me. Like, you like a street nigga, I like a hood bitch. Like, roll around in your big ass chair with a cigar in your mouth. You know, set it off, baby. Jada Pinkett, Cleo. Come on now. Yeah. But in my time of need, or in your time of need, I don't need you to brush off the love I have for you or the compassion I have for you for the need to be strong. I want you to melt in my arms. I want to be that person for you. And I know you gotta earn that because all these niggas lie. But when it comes to me being a genuine person, it makes it hard to even try.
Mm-hmm.
Because why I'm gonna pour my heart out to you and you're gonna be like, yeah, you're full of shit.
That I
Now,
don't like pouring my heart out to a man and really telling him like he'd be like, oh well, what's your weaknesses or what have you been through, that really bothers you, and then you tell a man that, and then they run you back through the same shit that you just told them, like, oh, I ain't like that, like, I don't like that for real, bro, because I could have kept my stories to myself and you could have stayed where the fuck you was instead of coming to trying to find out some information about me just to throw it back in my face.
yeah, but that's where if they ask for it, they gotta earn that. So when you see that, that should be a red flag. Why do you need to know this? Because if it's not happening organically, if you're forcing it, then what are your true intentions behind that?
Right.
Because I don't want to pull teeth to have you open up to me. I want to earn that through actions. I walk the walk I talk, or at least I try the best. I'm not a perfect nigga, far beyond. But on my worst day, I'm not a mediocre bitch.
I felt that.
Far from mediocre, even on my worst day. Gotta, when you're working on self and stuff, you take a lot of self acknowledgement, but you gotta still be kind to yourself. You feel me? Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you fucked up and you came to me and I'm like, well, bitch, that was your fuck up, figure it out. I wouldn't come to you as a friend that loved you like that. I would just be like, hey, now you can't focus on that. You gotta focus on your next steps. Why are you?
But you know what? That's a real friend that can actually come to you, and I mean that you can actually go to, and whether it's tough love or not, they gonna be real with you. Like, hey, bruh, you shouldn't have went down that road, but listen, come on, bruh, you can't dwell on the past. You can't let that get you down. You gotta move forward from this, cause life goes on. Life keeps going. It don't stop just cause you got your heart broken today. Life didn't stop cause your heart got broken. It kept going, and you gotta keep going.
Yeah, we can sit there and we can cry,
You can
get it
cry,
out
but
your
don't
system,
cry
but you
for
gotta
too
get the fuck
long.
back up.
You gotta get back up. If you can't get back up, then who can be strong for you? Cause I can't be strong for you. You gotta be strong for yourself. I can be there for you, but I can't be strong for you. Cause you gotta be strong for yourself. Cause I'm not always gonna be there. Like I'm gonna be your friend to the end. I'll never leave you, but we might depart one day. I might decide I want to move out of town. And I'ma always check you, always be there, but I'm not gonna always be by your side.
Yeah, but I mean, what you laughing at, bitch?
I'm sorry, I scrolled Facebook for 1 second, and Krishan said I want to be a pretzel tonight, and I laughed like hell.
Oh God! Remember we was gonna be peanut butter and jelly on Texas toast?
Hey, we still is Halloween next month, bitch.
Yes. I'm glad they got two separate ones because I ain't spending that time all close
This
to your
tickled
ass.
me. This tickled me like the old people say.
I think we got like 7 minutes. I want to touch on one more thing.
Come on, let's go.
All right, because I think we got like 90 minutes on this one. But
Okay, we done been on here.
how do you feel about being friends before your lovers?
And I think that's one of the best relationships, but it has its ups and downs because it's like if I build that friendship with you, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose that friendship. And is our friendship strong enough that if our relationship don't make it, that we can go back to being friends?
I'm gonna let you finish before I go on my rant because I disagree.
Because I think I think the best relationships be when we've been friends. We know so much about each other, and just we're just we became lovers from friends, lovers and friends. I
And
think that's the best relationship, but at the same time, like I said, it has its ups and downs because I didn't build this relationship with you as a friendship. I don't want to lose that, and now that we on a level like, oh, we want to be together type shit. Now, if if this relationship don't work out, I don't only lose my friend, my boyfriend, but I lose my friend.
See, and I'm gonna break it down. If you done talking, I'm gonna let you finish.
Go ahead, you got that. You got the flow.
All right, listen. Due to my previous history in my, let's be honest, relationships, I now proceed with caution. I cannot fuck you if I have built a friendship with you. So we have to determine if we're fucking or gonna take this any further before we build a strong friendship. Because I'm gonna always value that friendship first. Now, the reason I say this is because when you value your friendship, you can still keep that friend after the relationship is over. That's not the problem. The problem is when you go to enter a new relationship, how many of these exes are you still texting on a daily basis? And how many is this new bitch you want to build a life with, supposed to accept? Because
Right.
I can end a relationship, lover and friend wise, and keep a friendship because these are people that I've genuinely loved, and I love them so much that I still have love for them. It's just grown into a different place. But they were never bad people, so I still have them in my lives. So when you keep doing this and this becomes a pattern, you end up with 8 friends you used to fuck, you used to be in love with, that you have to explain to your new significant other why you still have an attachment with them and why it's nothing like that anymore. Because you're not going to find a bitch that's open-minded enough to be like, hey, all 8 of these bitches are your best friends, and you used to fuck the shit out of them. You used to be in love with them. These were the love of your lives, and now it's no longer on that level anymore. You all kept a friendship because honestly, most bitches in their life can't do a breakup and even speak to their exes.
Facts. That is definitely true. You know how many times I've been in a relationship with a person, and once we done, we done. I can't even talk to you.
But I'm the type of nigga that values a friendship over getting in my emotions and losing a good person for the rest of my life. So I always choose friendship after the relationship is over. But just being in my reality, I have one too many of them that are still close for me to ever go down that road again and be able to explain that to my potential wife.
I felt that.
So friends before lovers is an absolute no-go. We got to establish where this is going off the gate, because if we build a strong friendship, I'm not gonna let a relationship ruin my friendship with you. And the deep love that I have after being friends to making lovers builds bonds that grow past what the feeble mind can understand. But I can't expect, you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Okay.
I'm letting you talk.
But I can't expect my future wife, if I continue down this path, to accept 10 best friends that used to be ex bitches and I still talk to on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I felt that. You can't expect that at all.
No. It's just
That's
not
like,
gonna happen.
bitch, what?
Do what?
That's one of them mamas like, bitch, what, huh?
Yeah.
Nah.
And I already got one too many. So I can't continue down a path that's not beneficial for my future, looking in the long run. So if we built this tight ass friendship, I know the ideal thing would be, oh, my best friend, my son, my lover. That's just dead to me. I tried it. It did not work. Several times. Did not work. If I continue to walk, because this isn't ignorance right now, this would be stupidity if I continue to do this. Because I know better now. So there's some mark in that relationship where, hey, we either gonna be friends or we gonna pursue this love thing, but it can't be both. My lover can become my friend. That wouldn't be something I could stop.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, it
No,
looks like we got a little bit more than 90 minutes. I feel like they're gonna cut us off though.
it probably is because if you said only 90 minutes, then again, shit, let's go to the letters.
All right,
How much time you would say?
1:30.
Mine only say 103.
What? Oh, you started back.
Yeah.
You started back.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hold on, how long have we really been on here though?
Yeah. With my little handy dandy notebook that is written terribly.
In different colors and shades and forms.
All right, so I want to talk about candy now. Shit.
Candy what?
Candy.
Food candy?
Yes, I want to talk about candy now. And not your nigga's G-string, okay? That you gonna chew with only 3 teeth on the left side of your mouth. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh, you ain't got nothing to say to that.
Fuck you, bro. You ain't blame me.
All right, listen. This triggered a conversation, right? Because we're at the store the other day, and you look at me and ask me if I think that blueberry motherfucking Kit Kat would be delicious. Okay? Let me finish. Pumpkin spice, blueberry, any flavored latte, chocolate is some white people shit. So I
That
want to know why
shit
you
might
want some
be
white
good,
people
man. And
shit.
I'ma eat it. I'ma go buy one and eat it on this broadcast.
Oh, you'll definitely be back. We'll have another sit down, bitch. Believe
Facts, and
that.
I'ma have my Kit Kat.
Man, that shit look nasty. I want to raw dog my chocolate. And I'm going to tell you like this. If guys were made of chocolate, I'd still be straight. That's how much I love chocolate. Nigga, we
Hey.
can end this broadcast if you distracted.
I'm not distracted. I'm looking up this candy bar.
Damn, you do got ADHD, cuz. You on, listen, I'm so hyper focused. I ain't got off this podcast at
Listen, this blueberry
you
Kit
cropping
Kat look
yourself
like
out of
it's
pictures
Mac.
and shit.
Nah, I had to pull up this Kit Kat. It's blueberry muffin. That shit probably buzz.
Nigga, I'm a raw dog on chocolate,
You
period.
want to talk about candy, so alright. Out of all the flavor Kit Kats they got, would you eat any of them?
Flavored Kit Kats? That's the only
Yeah,
one
like I done seen apple pie, blueberry.
Oh,
I've seen hold on, I'm gonna look them up and see. I'm gonna
I
see what
forgot
I
about
think.
Meemaw. You definitely on that white people shit. I'm not eating a flavored Kit Kat, bro.
You gonna click on and have my mom, meatball.
I'm sorry, bro. It's something embedded in you, bro.
Go to hell, Kyrie.
I'm just saying, bro.
And then your own friends broadcast your own friends.
I'm just saying. This your broadcast right now.
Okay, they got mint dark chocolate.
I love dark chocolate, but fuck that mint.
They got strawberry dark chocolate too.
No, nigga. First of all, mint and
They
chocolate
got pumpkin
anything.
pie.
I might as well eat a York peppermint patty. Fuck
They got
that.
fruity cereal.
So Geraldine, you old too. You like the peppermint patties? I'm not going to your
I
house on
don't like
Halloween.
peppermint patties, thank you.
You do?
I don't.
You gonna be that old lady with them nasty chocolates.
Nuh-uh, I like milk chocolate if I do eat it.
Oh God. We're not going down that rabbit hole today. Cause me, you, and chocolate, I'll headbutt the hell out you.
I'm not a big chocolate fan. You give me something strawberry, I'm gonna take it every time.
I
Strawberry,
prefer
Laffy
dark
Taffy.
chocolate. Like I like my coffee bold.
Ew.
Yeah.
You lost me. That's that Scorpio shit.
You gonna think all Scorpios like chocolate? See, right now you just like
No,
prejudice.
I know, cause I know they don't.
You was just prejudiced against Scorpio. Now you're being petty.
No, I'm
You are prejudiced against Scorpios.
and I still give up the Brunati to him. Ain't that about a bitch?
So what is it about a Scorpio that you can't resist?
I can't resist the Scorpios. They get it out of me every time. They just, I don't know, they just
What
so
the fuck these
fucking.
niggas be doing?
What they be doing, bruh? It's the Scorpio in them. They be doing something and they get me every time, and then I be somewhere mad because I let them get me.
You know what? We're gonna have a private conversation about this because I gotta know and you the only one that can tell me.
I want some neck bones.
Neck bones. They ain't got no meat for me.
I want some neck bones. I'm gonna fix some neck bones.
Right now, I don't know if you being nasty and want some neck
I'm
bones.
being serious. I just seen some neck bones. I want some neck bones.
Oh, hell no, I don't eat neck bones. They ain't got no meat for me.
Shit, that's
You
why you eat a
probably eat
lot.
pig feet, don't you?
I do eat pig feet. Homemade. Guess
Hell,
what I'm eating tomorrow?
chitlins.
Yeah.
See, I know my friend, bitch.
Them bitches gonna bust, bruh. Oh,
Who
God.
is making... No, we can't say no names on this. But,
It's on Facebook.
oh my gosh, you gonna get us on Facebook.
No, I'm just telling you, it's on Facebook.
Okay, so we need to address this topic.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of... Okay, so first of all, for Cookies Cabaret, Shae, Sitdown, we must address that me and Shae is some healthy bitches, okay?
We real healthy. We are
Real
not on
healthy,
the
like
healthy
3
side.
flights of stairs, we need a CPAP machine, okay?
For shit, without the stairs, we need the CPAP machine when
Hell
we go to
yeah, 3
bed.
flights of stairs, tear a young nigga down. All you got to
Whew.
do if you want to fight me is run up some stairs and you got it, bitch.
Period. Take off running. You cool.
Look, I ain't no slouch in the streets with these hands. But if you take off running up them steps,
I'm not chasing you.
bitch, you got it. I'ma catch you lacking. I bet you I catch you lacking.
I'm gonna catch you lacking, but I'm not chasing you. You got it.
Hell no. You finna knock me out by the time I get to the top because I can't breathe. Hell yeah. I sound just like that. And then your skinny friends gonna look at you and be like, what's wrong? What you
What's
mean,
wrong
what's
with
wrong?
bitch? You ain't tired.
Fact, I done climbed 108 fucking steps.
That's like working out with your skinny friends and they looking at you like why you can't keep up. I am not in your weight class.
Facts, I got a midget on my back, okay?
Trying to knock me down.
I got a midget on my back. You seen this G-Wagon.
I ain't got no midget on my back, baby.
You got him on your shoulders.
Yeah, he on my shoulder. He damn sure ain't on my back.
Girl, I got a girdle I'm scared to put on because I'm scared it's gonna buff me up.
When you put a girdle on, it makes your titties lift and your shoulders lift.
Yeah, I'm scared to put it on because I'm gonna look like a linebacker.
I'm already there. Keep telling my son I'm gonna tackle his ass.
Okay, so about us being big bitches, I say that to say this. Before we got all our skinny friends, did you know that they were insecure about being skinny?
No, I didn't, and that's crazy because I'm insecure about being big. So now it's like, well, you want to swap places?
Facts, bro.
Cause baby, I'd pay to be your size.
I mean, it just goes to show what you don't know, though.
I
Like,
got a cramp in my foot.
you better walk it out.
I'm walking up the wall.
Oh my gosh. But listen, I did not know that these bitches was ashamed to be skinny. Like, we grew up in a time where skinny was it and thick was fat. You gotta get up and walk it out.
I'm walking.
On the wall, on the floor.
No, I'm on the floor now.
Okay.
Shit. My foot is really cramped up.
I feel like Capricorn should have had the bull for the symbol.
I'm not a bull. Who
You
is
should
a
have
bull?
been.
Who's the bull?
Friend.
Oh, they deserve it.
Yeah, you right. I got one too many of them in my life.
My foot hurts.
Okay. You ready to tackle this next one?
Go ahead.
If you were in the Garden of Eden and you were Eve, would you have bit that damn apple?
Yes, because I'm hard-headed. I am hard-headed. The same way they told her not to bite that apple, I would have bit that apple.
Okay, so like, what would the snake have said to you personally to get you to bite that apple?
It would have said, don't take your fat ass over there and bite that apple. And what I would have did, took my fat ass over there and bit that apple.
It's the snake conned Eve into what would the snake have conned you? What he gotta say to sweet talk you to bite that apple?
He told me how good it was.
Oh my God.
He said, man, I had one of them apples and that motherfucker is busted. I was like, for real?
Look,
I'm
listen.
about to see what that's about right quick.
If I was Eve, I would have bit the apple. And you know what the snake would have said to me?
I knew your fat ass was gonna bite it.
No. You bite this, you can get some pussy. And I would have been...
Yeah.
That's how you kidnap Cookie. Bite this, you can get some pussy.
Hey. He would have told me how I stroke you good. I'd have been like, hold on.
Shit.
I'm on the way. Hey.
We ain't shit.
Hey, these people probably be out here laughing at us like, yo, they is some comedians.
Clowns, bruh. And it's not intentional. This is not scripted.
It ain't scripted. This is just us. This is us. I knew nothing about any of these topics, people. Nothing. They're just been thrown at me. And this is just me.
Yeah. I know. So, do you believe that it is family over everything?
No, hell no. I am the number one person to say fuck family. Listen, my family are the people who are around me every day that I built. Them people y'all say I'm kin to, fuck them folks. They don't care about me. They ain't never cared about me. My whole life I grew up, I ain't got a daddy. Bro, I'ma shut the fuck up.
Yeah, bro, you probably got a real personal.
Shut up, cause I'm out dinner rant.
You gonna pull up a gun and shoot us all. God damn. I ain't gonna lie, I got heated about that slavery shit.
I about went on a rant just now.
Hell yeah. Like, my daddy went to the store to get milk and never came
back. He went to get a can of milk and ain't never come back. He left me at the store like Punky Brewster.
Your daddy wasn't shit, cause my daddy went to get a gallon of milk. Your daddy went to get some canned condensed milk.
No, it wasn't a canned condensed milk. It was the canned baby milk.
Oh, okay.
That's how far back it was.
I was so broke back then, I was drinking whole milk at 6 months.
Yo, chill out, bro.
I've been poor my whole fucking life.
Shit, I ain't been too far from it.
You gonna comment, I love it here.
I'm gonna tell you how poor I've been before. I'll never forget. There was a house with electricity beside me, and my house didn't have electricity. We ran an extension cord from the abandoned house with electricity to our house.
Nigga, that sound like a smart move.
That was a smart move till we got caught.
How you gonna get caught from a bando?
Because
somebody
when the electricity people came to read the meter, we forgot to pull the extension cord back home.
Shit, bitch. Every time the lights was off, we was just in the dark with the kerosene heater.
We had the kerosene heater too. We had the kerosene heater and the extension cord. The extension cord, we had about 12 of them bitches connected.
Listen, first of all, I feel led astray because we ain't had not one motherfucking window open with that kerosene heater in there. We thought it was the motherfucking weed making us giggly. We was dying. I
Did
ain't
y'all
never
have
been
a
so
lid
happy to
on
be
it?
across a...
Did y'all have a lid on the kerosene heater?
Huh?
Did y'all have the lid on the kerosene heater?
Bitch, one time the lights went off and my grandma cooked a whole pot of chili beans on that bitch. So
Hey,
the
I
taste
believe
came
that, bro.
off.
I done seen people boil water on there. Listen, when we did have a kerosene heater, though, that's one thing my mama told her. It would keep our noses from drying out. She kept a pot of water on there.
Girl, it was the best damn chili beans I ever had, bitch. We was in a blizzard. Granny made it work.
I done been through the struggle. I done struggled a lot. I remember I got put out my mom's house one time and I slept on the floor at my apartment. I ain't had no furniture and I was full blown pregnant.
Damn,
I
that shit
slept,
must have hurt your bite.
it did hurt my bike. I slept on the floor and covered up with one of my baby's t-shirts.
Listen, man, listen. This is how po is, right? You know when po niggas have fun when the electricity get out? Nigga, we started throwing fish and sausage kebabs on the grill in the middle of the fucking blizzard. I swear to God. I swear. And then that punk ass WVVA gonna come up and cover the white folks. You could have came and had some chili beans, a fish sandwich, all that if y'all had just came up the hill.
That's stupid.
I done missed my moment a couple times.
Shit, I done had a lot of good moments. The struggle was fun.
It really taught me love, honestly. Sometimes all you got is laughter.
All right, listen, we gotta end this broadcast.
I want to know what happened.
I gotta do so.
Oh my gosh, and you're gonna be there for an hour.
We can come back to it.
Come back to it.
We can start chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
Chapter 3.
I don't know if I got it in me, bitch. We been on this bitch. I still got more
How long
topics though.
yours say?
Huh?
Mom say 120. What yours say?
147.
Oh, not 2 hours.
Yeah, I got more topics though.
Well, chapter 3 coming soon.
This has been Lil CookieCapone's Cabaret and Shae Sit Down. Hootie hoo, we be back for part 2.
That ain't part 2, it's part 3.
Nigga, they ain't see part 3.
Part 1 got lost. Part 2,
Yeah, that's what I meant.
part 3 on the
Bitch, I'm
way.
delusional.
Bye.